Today is Tuesday and it's a working day. Now it's already evening and I went out to have a walk. Mm, I'm listening to an audiobook now. It calls Transurfing of Reality. It was written by a Russian physic, but there is also English version. The first one was written around 20 years ago, maybe a bit longer, and the second part is quite new. It's like a couple of years, only a couple of years, and went out a couple of years ago. It's about how to surf through the reality and be relaxed and so on. So far, I really like it. Maybe even better than the first one. It calls Transurfing of Yourself, and the guy is saying that in the first book it was Transurfing of Reality, but nowadays the reality also changed and we are now in a new era and we need to pay even more attention to ourselves and to change ourselves. I like it. It's really calming. It brings me some perspective, meditative mode, and actually I think this book, it was one of the books which I re-listen, so I don't reread it, but I listen it sometimes on YouTube, and it's with me like already for many years, and usually I never read books or watch movies twice, really rarely. There's like a couple of things I like to reread and rewatch, but it's not so much. So I'm in a quite nice mood. Today, one friend of mine has a birthday. We will go to bowling. The bowling will be... I think it would be really cool. We go a little bit too late, but I don't know why they book it for like 8:30 in the evening. But I hope it will be fine. Probably because of families, because I think earlier there is many families, maybe with teenagers and children and maybe school guys who need to go to school. That's why they are not, probably they already go to sleep around 8 and that's why, or like they need to go home. Otherwise the spring is coming and the trees are already all green. Really enjoyed. I sit under the tree. Actually, I really like, especially in the spring, sometimes to sit next to the trees or lean to the trees with my back. I find it really calming and healing. I don't know, really good practice. I think it gives me some stability and energy normally. What else? Also, somehow I notice many Russian-speaking people in the park. Maybe it was always like this and I just didn't notice it. But today it's like every second person. That's quite funny. Hey, I go to my friend's birthday to the bowling, and I bought these flowers. Look, I really bought 3 different small sets, and just there in the shop I mix it to this amazing combination. I don't know, really like it. It's really funny because here, like in Germany, no one spends so much money on flowers. And my head. And today this I bought for 11 euros, and somehow for me I was thinking, oh my god, it's already getting expensive. But then I thought like how much money I spent usually on flowers back then in Russia, and then 20 euros would be basic. Like kind of if you give flowers to your mom or to your friends, it starts with like 17-20 euros, and usually it's like more like 40-45, at least how it was in my friend's circle. And I also know that some people they spend like more than €100 for one flower set, and it's kind of normal for roses, especially because roses are more expensive. Yeah, but I never really liked the roses the best. I like more like just really interesting flowers, interesting combinations, unusual combinations of forms, and yeah, something like that. I also like when there's combination with wild leaves, or I don't know, the Christmas tree things, or some berries, some branches, and the classical flowers. So then I think this one is always the best. Or like sunflower, something unusual. So I always like something unusual. That's why I decide just to buy 3 different flowers I like. Actually, I really like the result. And I also really like to make composition of flowers. And I think every birthday, it's always for me this kind of legal reason to do this, because I always feel sad to spend money on flowers just for home, and like this is I can really express myself.
Ja, du darfst jetzt noch zweimal theoretisch.
Okay.
Ja, mal abholen. Also, das ist so eine Frage. Muss man. Wow! Was geil! Er legt nach vorne. Also wenn er beim letzten 3 Streifen schneidet, ist natürlich krass. Jetzt mal 2 und 8 und jetzt muss er noch den letzten, um zu schauen. Die zweite Ziffer von Streifen. Auf der Zielgeraden. Das ist